Because when people tell you that Oka Society or People's Club was formed, who formed it? How did they form it? You can't form nothing from nothing. What happened in People's Club is, I'll say it with a saying that says, the people who are incapable of learning resorted to teaching. What I mean to say is that people who don't, people who are not supposed to be members are now leading. We are among the 5 people or 6 people banned by federal government officially in SDP.
Okay.
I ran for presidency. Myself, Yaradua, Obelubeku, Olufalaye, who again? We are 6.
Okay. Patron People's Club. I'll show you.
J.S.O Nnoruka, one of OkAA, having made outstanding contribution to the growth and development of the club, has been conferred with the special title of Patron of People's Club of Nigeria, given under our seal this 30th day of April 1991.
So you're going way body. Society.
This is OkAA Society of Nigeria certificate of membership. This is to satisfy that Mr. J.S.O Nnoruka is this day admitted into OkAA Society of Nigeria membership, of which entitles him to all rights and privilege appertaining thereto. The OkAA Society of Nigeria is friendly society, having as its motto love, unity, happiness, and prosperity. We entreat you to uphold the good tradition of this noble society and always to satisfy its expectation. For and on behalf of OkAA Society of Nigeria, we confirm membership of OkAA Society on you this 12th day of March 1950. 1950 yeah, go 1955 again.
Something like that. Signed.
1955.
Signed. That's my father's signature. Okay. President General Mayor.
Signed. The President General Mayor.
That's my father's signature.
So that means Mr. J.S.O Nnoruka was the president of OkAA Society. OkAA.
OkAA.
OkAA Society. So, and this is the certificate of membership issued to him on this day, 12 March 1955. So he is the member.
Nyabu President General.
President General.
Barrister Erinne of Secretary General.
Okay.
You got even Nkabu branch chairman. Nko Abba.
Are you taking the picture? Get it full so that we'll put it by the corner. So this is a membership certificate of OkAA Group. This is a club that from there they transitioned to People's Club of Nigeria. So this particular OkAA Group, this is where it all started. You have been hearing about every member of the People's Club of Nigeria, all the family members we have interviewed. We have been hearing OkAA, but nobody have mentioned about the president. J.S.O Nnoruka was the president of OkAA Group in this Nigeria before they entered People's Club of Nigeria. In 19 1955. That's how many years before the war.
Nke a bụ induction in 1964
Okay.
at Onitsha. Ebe a ka ọ nọ Chinwankwụ Lord. This is where he made Nwankwu Lord.
Joe Nwankwu
In Oka society.
So Joe Nwankwu was already a lord before the Enter People's Club.
Exactly. Or convention in 1964.
Jesus Christ.
In Onitsha. Then he was living in Aba. So he came from Aba to induct Nwankwu, to crown Nwankwu as Lord.
National Lord.
National Lord, 1964. Yeah. In Onitsha.
They see him. And for your information, these are the people government got scared of and decided to dismantle them because they were too powerful. Headed by J.S.O Nnoruka. Do not Kigbo for KTT. Nnoruka. He was the president. For him to be the president of OkAA, you should know the kind of capacity he possessed.
Photographer, but
I tell you.
I wish Namu Manoge, I could have reprinted it.
Because the name, at least, is an evidence. So just make sure they keep them. They keep them safe. You have to be safe because this thing is. I'm happy to say it.
Very when you're not we'll go your name. I saw it somewhere. And Apollo. Wow.
My father was the founder of OkAA Society of Nigeria. He was the President General of OkAA Society of Nigeria. This was before the Civil War. And when the war started, the late governor or president of Biafra, Sir Chukwuemeka Odimegwu Ojukwu, arrested my father, saying that they are a threat, that OkAA Society is a threat to the existence because of the amount of money they have, which lasted for some time and it was cleared, and that was how it happened. So in OkAA Society, I could remember the OkAA Society started in Aba, which later opened a branch in Onitsha. When they came to Onitsha in 1964 for an induction, that is when my father crowned Sir Joe Nwankwu as the national lord. This was in 1964. OkAA Society as the national lord of OkAA Society. Then in Port Harcourt, when they went for induction in Port Harcourt, he crowned J.S.O Nnoruka as the national lord from Port Harcourt. While doing that, he crowned Chekwelu from Umuoji, the national chief of OkAA Society. All these things, these ones happened in 1964. And after the Civil War, and the late Titus Umezoke, who was my maternal uncle, came to our house here in the village, asked my father that we want to start off OkAA Society, but we are going to change the name so that it will not look. Then we are here going through names when they arrived as People's Club. So in one of the meetings in Oba, in Igwopoko house in Oba,
one of Oba.
Ezopoko, one of Oba, After my father delivering a speech, he now called Umezoke to take over from where he stopped. Because when people tell you that OkAA Society or People's Club was formed, who formed it? How did they form it? You can't form nothing from nothing. And you cannot tell me you gathered people from Aba, Enugu, Lagos, and to come to Ezenwa's house. No. It's the then OkAA Society members that summoned themselves in Ezenwa's house. Igwe PC Ezenwa's house. That is where my father delivered the mantle of leadership to Titus Ike Umezoke. And it was easier for Titus to get it because Titus is my mother's first cousin.
Okay.
My mom is still Umezoke too. It's my mother's first cousin. So it was easy for him to hand it over to him.
You know, when you come to People's Club of Nigeria, everybody knows Titus Umezoke. He's the founder. You know, not mentioning the high chief.
No, chief. My father has never been a high chief, it's me.
Okay. Chief. Without mentioning chief as being the founder of, you know, they are the real founders of OkAA. Him being the president and handing over. So.
And as I speak now, I can tell you, as a mark of honor and respect to my father, as the founder, that was why I was admitted in People's Club. One, in those days, you cannot be a member of People's Club without getting married.
Yeah.
I wasn't married. Two, you cannot be a member unless you get to some certain age. I was 22 years plus when I was inducted a member of People's Club of Nigeria. That was in 1980. In fact, we had our interview in 1979. After the interview, they said that we should not be inducted that year. When I was inducted as a member of People's Club of Nigeria in Roe Park, Yaba, I was placed on top of a table. I climbed a table. So I don't know anywhere else or anyhow to show that my father was a founder. If anybody tell you otherwise, ask him why did they take his son who is not married and who is underage to be a member? Do they have any person among them, any founder of People's Club, any person that is among the founder? None of them joined the club before me.
And when they come to Lagos, your father was once chairman, Lagos branch. I think
Yes.
he's the founder from Lagos branch.
Yes, when Lagos were collapsing, they asked him to help and give Lagos a face. He refused. He was then pushed.
Okay, as an old member of People's Club of Nigeria, are you still active till now?
Yes, I'm active to a limit because what happened in People's Club is, I'll say it with a saying that says, the people who are incapable of learning resorted to teaching. What I mean to say is that people who don't, people who are not supposed to be members are now leading.
So, as it stands now, being the youngest member of People's Club of Nigeria, as like during your time, how did you feel as being the youngest?
I feel honored.
Weren't you scared?
No, I felt honored.
Okay.
Since it's a respect given to my father, I felt honored. If you listen very well, I have a lot of things in my hands. But when time reach, I married to be a patron. But once it comes to leadership, we are tired. We are even getting old.
Yeah.
We are nearing our 70s now, so we are getting old. So we allow the younger ones that are well tutored what the club is all about to handle the mantle of the leadership.
Okay. So I once hear I don't know whether it's a rumor, but I once hear that your father, Chief
J.S.O
Nnoruka of OkAA, once contested for, was it a governor or a position in politics? Was it true?
No, it's me.
Okay.
Wasn't my father.
Okay. Because when they mentioned, they said Nnoruka, I was thinking that it was.
Yes. We are among the 5 people or 6 people banned by federal government officially in SDP.
Okay.
I ran for presidency. Myself, Yaradua, Obelubeku, Olufalaye, who again? We are 6. And we are among 6 of us who were asked by SDP then to pay 500,000, which we did. Finally, the then government banned us. Then Abiola came out. It's me, not my father.
If I may ask you, why did the government ban you people?
A lot of things was going in politics then. A lot of things. A lot of things was going on. You can Google it and read. It's a public domain.
Yeah.
A lot of things was going on. I don't want to put anything out of context.
Yeah.
So the federal government said for override interest of the nation, they banned us.
Okay. So as the son of Chief Nnoruka of OkAA, what did you learn from your father?
A lot of things, more especially being honest, straightforward, fearless. Whatever you believe is right, stick to it. Don't go for any compromise. And many, many others.
Okay. So do you think, as the son, that you can fill your father's shoe?
No, the size is too big.
Yeah.
The size is too big. Before he gets to my age, the age I am now,
Yeah.
has made all those achievements. So there's no way I can fill the
Shoe.
shoe.
Yeah. All right.
I must tell you, most of us, I should say, we are all failed generation.
Faith generation.
Failed generation. Because our fathers, most of us, if you mention any person that says his father was this or that, our fathers were able to make their mark in their 40s and 50s.
Yeah.
So whatever we're seeing, I can tell you, like when Omerwa was the governor of then, they call for asset fund. I don't forget it. Under Omerwa, my father donated 1 million for asset fund.
1 million.
1 million.
As of then, you should know the amount it's worth now.
That's how
My
it
father
was.
donated 1 million on his own. The GMO, three of them put together, donated 2 million.
Hmm.
History has it. So it's difficult to say we can get into that shoe.
Yeah.